Hello everyone, I am Professor Sachin Mohangage from Sanjeevani KBP Polytechnic Kopargaon. Welcome all of you in Sanjeevani Lecture Management System. In the last class, we discussed about the galvanizing, and in today's class, we are going to discuss about the tinning is one of the process of the hot dipping. The difference in a galvanizing and tinning is only the difference of coating of the metal. In a galvanizing, the zinc metal is coated on iron or steel article, whereas the name itself indicates that in a tinning, the tin is the metal which are coated on the base metal, that is your iron or either the mild steel. So let us start with the tinning. Actually, we are seeing the methods of applying the metal coating. There are different methods to apply the metal coating. The first one is the galvanizing. That method is already discussed in the last class, and in today's class we are going to discuss about the second method of the hot dipping, that is your tinning. So tinning is very similar to that of your galvanizing, except that the molten tin is used in place of a zinc. That's why that process are said to be a tinning. Tin protect the base metal as long as the coating is perfect. Once coating broken, base metal undergoes the rapid corrosion due to formation of electrolytic cell. Tin partly gives a mechanical protection to the base metal. Because of its property, they are more corrosion resistant and inactive. But tin protect the article or either the base metal as long as the coating is perfect, there is no break or any crack on that surface. As we already stated that when it will get broken due to some reason and in presence of a conducting medium like your moisture, there is a formation of electrolytic cell. As tin is a inactive metal and therefore the tin is act as a cathode, whereas the iron or the steel, which is placed higher in electrochemical series when we compare with the tin, which act as an anode, and therefore the rapid corrosion of your article or the base metal take place. So this is the schematic diagram for the tinning process. Simply in industry, the mild steel, they are dipped in a molten tin and they are taken out, and when we taken out that article from the molten tin, which is kept in a bath, it has been observed that the mild steel is coated by means of the tin. Let's see the process. The sheet of the steel which is to be coated by means of the tin are first cleaned by dilute sulfuric acid so as to remove any superficial oxide layer or the film which are present on the article, as well as the impurities like your dirt, dust or either the grease. If they are present on the article, they can be removed by dipping that article in a hot dilute sulfuric acid. This is very similar to the galvanizing. Then it is dipped in a bath containing the molten flux of zinc chloride. So let's see in the diagram here. Here the say for example, this is the mild steel article which are taken for the tinning process. First of all, they are dipped in a hot dilute sulfuric acid. So the method of dipping the mild steel into the hot dilute sulfuric acid are said to be acid pickling. Why acid pickling is given to the article so as to remove the oxide layer as well as the other impurities like your dust and dirt or either the grease which are present on the surfaces. Then that article is taken out from the bath and they are dipped in a bath which contain the zinc chloride flux. Why they are dipped into the zinc chloride flux? Because of when they are deep in a molten tin. This bath contains the molten tin. When they are deep in a molten tin, at that time they are strongly and firmly adhered to the article, that is your mild steel sheet. So that's why before they are passing into the molten tin, they are passed into the bath of zinc chloride flux. When they are passing from the bath of zinc chloride flux, they are dipped in a molten tin. Molten tin is the coating metal by which we can protect our base metal from the rusting and the corrosion. Molten tin in the sense that tin is the metal which having a low melting point, that is only 232 degrees centigrade, and therefore the mixture contain the temperature more than 232, means the tin is heated to its melting temperature and tin is converted into the liquid state. So they are said to be molten tin. When they are passed into the molten tin, at that time the tin is adhered or coated on that mild steel sheet. Then that sheet is taken out and they are passed from the another bath which contain the oil called as the palm oil. Why they are deep or immersed in a palm oil, and why not they are directly taken out from that tin bath? Because what happens when they are taken out directly, at that time that tin react with the atmospheric oxygen and it undergoes the oxidation. So to avoid the oxidation, after dipping them into the molten tin, they are passed from the bath which contain the palm oil. So here the oxidation is avoided, and that sheet is passed from the rollers or hot pairs of the roller so as to have the uniform coating of the tin. Whatever the sheet which is obtained after the roller are said to be a tin sheet. Okay, this is all about the process. Okay, let's see the application of the tinning process. Tinning is used in a manufacturing of various types of the cans. The cans can be used for storing the foodstuffs. For example, biscuit tins in which the biscuit can be stored. Such type of the tinning articles or the utensils are used in a kitchen. For example, kitchen utensils, oil can where we can store or keep the oil, ghee, that is called as the ghee can, pickles, medicine, kerosene, etc. They are stored in a tin article because the tin protect the metal from the corrosion and avoid the food poisoning. Second one, the copper wire is to be insulated with the rubber is first tin to protect it from the sulfur attack of the rubber. Generally what happen, the copper wire which are insulated by means of the rubber, they are used especially for the fitting, that is electrical fitting. So generally we see that the copper wire which are insulated by means of the rubber, that wire is tin first, means they are coated by means of the tin. Why? If they are not coated by means of the tin, the insulated part, that is your rubber, contain the sulfur, and the attack of the sulfur which is taken place on your copper, and that will cost to that your copper metal. So to avoid the rusting or the corrosion, that copper wire is insulated by means of the, or they are coated by means of the tin, and then they are insulated by means of the rubber. Third one, the copper wire are also tin to facilitate the soldering. Especially what happen in a radio or in a television, we observe the soldering process by means we can solder the two metallic wire, that is the surface attachment phenomena. But as we know that the copper having a very high melting point, the melting point of the copper is more than 1000, exactly 1083. So that will not facilitate the soldering. But if that copper is coated by means of the tin which having a low melting point, then you will get the solder alloy that will facilitate the soldering very easily. And the last one, the tin copper sheets are used for the cooking utensils. So whatever the utensils which are used in a kitchen, if they are coated by means of the tin, that can be used for the storage and the preparation of the foodstuff. They are used in a refrigeration equipment. The copper tubes are used in a refrigeration. So these are the applications. What are the difference between the galvanizing and the tinning? Galvanizing is the process in which the zinc is coated on the iron, whereas in a tinning, the tin is coated on the mild steel. In a galvanizing, zinc protects the base metal because it is a more electropositive or active. In tinning process, tin protects the base metal because it is a less electropositive or inactive. In galvanizing, zinc continue to protect the base metal by galvanic cell action even if the coating is broken. Means all the time the zinc protect the base metal. But in a tinning, the tin protect the metal till the coating is perfect. A break in a coating causes the rapid corrosion. And the last one, galvanized ware cannot be used for storing and preparing the food stuff, whereas the tin coated utensils can be used for storing the food stuff because it does not poison the content. So this is all about the tinning process. So we will conclude today's lecture for this. We will meet in the next lecture. Till then, goodbye.